Hi, how you doing today? So, I have planned a The Price is Right game that is supposed to start in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I've got some guests that are supposed to also join me. Yeah, we had discussed meeting up for about right now, 8 p.m. Central my time. So what I'm about to do is go ahead and roll my intro and then see if they are still free to join me today, or if I need to send, I think I forgot to send them invite links. So I'm going to go make sure I sent them their invite links or whatever. We go ahead and roll my intro, get that started. And then if I need to go on break while we finish that up, I will. Just wanted to go ahead and get the live going. But yeah, we are gathered here today to play some fucking Price is Right. It should just take 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, let's try and get this going. We'll see what happens. Hi, my name is Alexis, also known as Lexi or Deaf Child. I was born deaf, hard of hearing. I began doing business as Deaf Child 2013, marketing 2011, sales 2009. I've earned 50 plus certifications in marketing and sales. My Bachelor of Science from Loyola University, New Orleans, with a music industry studies major and a business administration minor. Deafness runs in my family genetically. Speech is not fully accessible to me. Anyway, I'm here to bitch about whatever the fuck is on my mind. So here we go. Visit my site at noladeafchild.com.
I'm going to close out of it and just stay in the lounge room. It says watch stream. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. I needed to exit out of the YouTube completely.
Okay, there we go. We got
Sweet.
one of our guests here. And then let's see. Do I need to invite Rez Runner?
Yeah, send him an invite.
Okay. What I am going to do is I need to bring up my Facebook. So we'll just take that here, bring this here. Okay.
I honestly don't even remember how to play this game.
Sorry, I didn't know if you stayed in here or not. Let's see. Because sometimes if you keep your account and you don't leave, then it doesn't make me send an invite again. Ah shit, I just copied the wrong fucking thing. That's annoying. I could have sworn I copied the link. Okay. Let's go to invite to voice. Okay. Alright. That link should work. Let's see here. I am sending a link, or I'm working on that now. Apologies. Did I mention how good your hair looks today? So unlike the Jeopardy game, oh, there he is. Sweet. So unlike the Jeopardy game, the Price is Right game is all about the previous situation, much like the Wheel of Fortune game. I don't know if that works for everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Ate.
Good to see you. Huh, my captioner isn't working. I'm just gonna refresh that. Let's see. See, this is why I have like 2 captions going, because usually one of them will break, but the other one will work usually. So I'm like, okay, that's why I usually have 2. Let's keep that going. Alright, so do y'all have anything you want to say or talk about before? Would you guys like to just get right on into it?
Let's go, Isla. Come on.
Okay, great. We're
Ready
getting
to go.
Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do is get a paper towel so that way I can wipe my little board. We gotta towel this shit up. Okay. And I am drinking coffee at like 8 p.m. So don't judge me, or do judge me. I should be helping and drink tea. I still got this one from last time. Okay, so here I figured what we do first. So the amount of points each round will be is gonna be the answer. If it's like a starting range, if it's like the number to a question, then that's how many points you're gonna get. So say I ask you what the price of something is and it's $600, then you're gonna get 600 points. But if the answer to the question is not numerical, because there's some of that in there, or if it doesn't have a specific value or a range, then the point number is gonna be 420.
Right.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot. This was copied and pasted from the other time I did Price is Right, where I had a timer, but I didn't even pull one up. Do you guys want to do a timer for this, or do you want to just give yourself like a minute?
I'm down for whatever.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just give you guys some time at first, and then if we feel like a timer is needed, because there's 3 different rounds, or there's multiple rounds actually. There's like 3 or 4 different rounds. So if we think we need a timer, then we'll do that. But there's not that many questions in this one. Not as many as Jody did. Oopsie, wrong one. You know
Okay,
what?
cool.
I accidentally pulled up the evidence for all of the questions. I have the evidence also. Hopefully, I didn't notice that. Nothing to see there. Anyway. One of the answers to the question was just on the screen. Whoopsie.
I didn't see it. Wait.
Perfect. Okay. So, if we need to use the timer, we'll get there, but that was on the table. So, the first part is called one bid. So, let's see here. This is not working. Let's see if I do here. No, that didn't work. This thing. No, that's not it either. Sorry, I have too many layers on here. Here we go. This one. So, the first part, it says, can y'all read that? Do I need to zoom that in? I'm going to zoom that in. So, the contestants are going to compete in a bidding round to determine which contestant will play the next pricing game. So, both of you were just going to kind of start off with a clean slate. So, we're going to... Oh yeah, because I had done this on my marketing services, so if you see the word service or some shit or something that doesn't apply, just because I forgot to fucking edit it right. Anyway, so I'm going to give you guys a question, and then you can give a single bid for the question, for what you think the price is, what it's worth. And then bidding will begin with the contestant on my left to right. So that would be, my left to right would be Rez Runner, and then it would be Isla. So we'll begin with Rez Runner, and then Isla's next. And then usually the first contestant who comes down to the contestants row, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's confusing. I copied and pasted that from the fucking thing and then edited it. So whichever one of your bid is closest to the actual price without going over is going to win the points. And you're going to play the next round first if you win. And if both of you overbid, then the lower bid will be announced. And yeah, and then it says to restruct. We'll just do the lowest bid wins, because fuck that. I think I copied this from the actual rules and then edited it from another game. Alright, any questions? Did I fuck that up royally?
No.
Good enough.
I'm good.
Okay, so question number 1. How much money did Andrew claim that Nahimana asked him for?
I don't really know any of that. I bet you Isla can get it.
You want to guess? Just throw a number out there. Just guess. Just give us a number.
200?
Okay, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. Isla, what's your guess?
Like, answer the question?
Yeah. But this is just about seeing who goes first. It doesn't matter if you know it or not. Whoever gets the closest answer will go first, though. Yeah, just throw a number.
800.
800 is what you said?
Yep.
That is so funny. Don't you love being right?
Wow. Wow.
Hold on, I have to like actually zoom in. She asked me for 800. Yeah, see, I heard the story before in the past. I didn't think I would actually get it right, but.
So we'll give you those points.
800.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got
I was just
starting off strong. Okay, so the next question. So now we're going into the pricing games. So, Isla, you're going to start off first. So you're going to play your opportunity to win additional points. If you're right, then you get the points. And if you're wrong, then Rez Runner can submit his answer for the points. And if y'all tie, then the points will be split equally. And if all guesses are wrong, whoever guesses closest without going over gets the points. So yeah. And then whoever has the least points in the moment is going to be who gets to play next just for this round.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, gotta be careful.
Good job. Good.
Out of that. All right. So, what is the cost of genealogy on FamilySearch.org, Isla?
Oh shit. I use Ancestry.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you know what? You could probably, never mind. Hold on.
Gonna guess $24.99.
All right. Rez Runner, what's your guess?
6, 7.
Both of you are wrong.
30.
But Isla will get the points because she guessed closer and lower. It is free. It's free to do FamilySearch.org. You know why this one was on here? Because Florette didn't want to do her genealogy. She said it was too difficult. Would this let me zoom in more? Yeah. Yeah. So we were having this conversation with Florette, and she hadn't wanted to change that. She hadn't wanted to do that. And so Lagoth right here was responding to Florette. At this point, I blocked Florette, so I couldn't see my messages, her messages to me. But shit, right here, Lagoth fucking was saying, that, referring to Flo because this is who we were talking about. But anyway, I just realized my goddamn captioner is not working again. I don't know why it's not working today. That's so annoying. Refreshing that fucking shit again. Anyway, hopefully the other captioner is working for me. Okay. Oh, yeah, hold up. We got to give you 420 to Isla. And then we'll get, so that puts you at 1,220 because you had 800 before and you just got 420. Now Rez Runner gets a chance to catch up.
I didn't even know you had blocked her while you were still in the group.
Oh, so I was actually removed from the group at the point that I blocked her, but I went back and was getting those screenshots after. So this one is in, well, you'll see what this is in reference to, but Rez Runner, do you want to guess how much it costs to rent Spiritual Warfare?
What the heck? I wish I was I don't know. $100.
Pretty good guess. Pretty good guess. What about you, Isla? What's your guess? And don't forget, y'all, the answers don't have to be numerical.
How much does it cost to rent Spiritual Warfare?
Yeah.
175.
You said 175.
Yes.
What I'm gonna do is split 420 among both of you.
Yay.
Now the answer is Sacrifice of a Pretty Young Woman.
Shoot, now I get it. Yeah.
Right.
And where this comes from is
That's it.
You best believe there's spiritual warfare unleashed against us. Sometimes those demons look like pretty young women who wouldn't hurt a fly. And I feel like it's supposed to be unleashed, but I mean, a lease agreement is a rental, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just renting spiritual warfare over here. And then I think some of these are from earlier. Oh, this is from another account where before I had invited Florette up into the Eastern Algonquian shit because I was trying to help her do a goddamn genealogy, just back up. And then she sent me that proof that she had joined and shit like that. So, yep. And then there is Right here, spiritual warfare unleashed against us. Will this go to the next one? I don't know, because it, like, that's out weird. But anyway, okay, sorry. Oh yeah, I'm splitting 420 among both of you. So, that would give Rez Runner, that puts you at 210.
Thank you.
No problem. And now we got 430 for Isla. 1430. All right, Rez Runner, we're going to give you another
Is this
chance
fucking
to
play
catch up.
about us?
Huh?
Looking at her post, I'm like, is this fucking play about us?
Which post?
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna like.
Abuelas.
Yeah. Okay, Rez Runner. Do you know what damages? Damages are a legal remedy where you have to pay money. If someone can prove you harmed them in a monetary amount way, that would, the legal definition of what you have to pay back is called damages. So, what damages would KB have legally for people sharing statements made by her or others?
Legally for people sharing.
Yeah, if you repeat and have evidence for what someone said, and it's true, would you have to pay anything if they try to sue you for damages?
Okay. For her damages or
Yeah.
or everyone like
Yeah.
Okay.
Could she get money from you if you are saying the truth about her and can prove it?
Let me see. I don't know.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you're not a lawyer. You don't have to know. Just guess.
$5.
Okay. All right. Good guess. Isla, what's your guess?
My guess is 0.
Isla would be correct.
Yeah.
And I would actually countersue.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
I would countersue for administrative fees.
Well, that puts Isla at 1850 now, because that's going to give you 420 more points. And so, where this comes from is right here, KB was saying to Isla that she was going to file charges on me if what I was saying about, like, everything was a false report or some shit. Even though I have proof. I'm somehow losing my voice all of a sudden. Even though I have proof of what I've said. Yeah, that's where that comes from. Oh, the spin the wheel's coming soon. Okay, so now we're going into the showcase showdown. So, the original ooh, what the fuck did I just do? That's annoying. Okay, now we gotta roll down and scroll down. Sorry. Accidentally click the button. Fuck, now I have to wait. I think I did this last time. Oh. Don't. Almost went too far. Sorry. Okay, so the showcase showdown. So the original rules for the actual game confused the fuck out of me, so we're just gonna not do any of that. Plus, the point of the original showcase showdown is to eliminate players, but we don't need to do that. So what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna spin the wheel and then give you some points based on what the wheel says. And then whoever has the most points from this will go next. And if the contestant is right, the contestant gets the points, and if the contestant's wrong, so on and so forth. And yeah. And then whoever has the least points will go after that.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's give y'all some extra points here. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna give this to Isla here. So we're gonna give Isla 10 more. So that puts Isla at 1860. Because that's just the order I have you guys written down here. And then we're going to do Rez Runner next here. Give you some extra points here. We're going to give Rez Runner 65. Yeah, 65 extra points here. That's going to put you at 275. Yeah, give y'all some extra points. Thanks for playing. Alright. And now, Isla, what price did Andrew say that he would pay to support his indigenous sisters?
He said that he would lay down his life
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
to protect indigenous women, but he would not stop talking to teenage girls.
Right. Well, I think I added on the but he would not stop talking to teenage girls because we do have the evidence we're going to pull up later for that. He argues he didn't want to, there was nothing wrong with it. So that's why I said that part. But he really did say that lay down my life for indigenous women.
Yeah, and it's really sad that he's trying to justify it and everything. It's stupid.
Sorry, kids, I'm laughing. I'll lay my life down for indigenous women, but I will not stop talking to teenage girls on the internet.
Right.
Like, right after he said that, he started talking crap to Isla because of what her comment and everything. That's when everything just popped up. That's when I got pissed off. I was like, nah, oh no.
Right. Yeah. And it's the fucked up thing he says, and then he wants to act like he's the victim while he says the fucked up things he says. And the only thing you did is show evidence of what he said, but he acts like you're attacking him for that. But he doesn't think he's attacking you for what he said. It's like... Right. Okay. This one is to Rez Runner. What price does Andrew claim he could pay for being accused of talking to teenagers?
What price does Andrew claim he could pay for being accused of talking to teenagers? What do you mean? What, like, is that, did he,
just piggyback off the last answer.
Yeah, okay. His life?
Yeah, we're gonna give you 420 more points. He claims accusing him of talking to teens puts his life in danger. So right here, where Flo calls him a hottie, disgusting. Right here, right there, disgusting. That's not the answer to this though, apologies. Right here, they say, why are they putting my life in danger with such harsh words? What were the harsh words? We were accusing him of talking to teenagers. How is 19 years of age underage? Again, he keeps making excuses for if it's okay to talk to teenagers, and then he'll go back and forth on whether or not he was talking to the teenagers. 1 minute he says he was, the next minute he admits one minute he says he was not, then next minute he admits he was. So it goes back and forth. But yeah. Oh, that gives you 420 more points. That puts you at 695, Rez Runner. We got to get you a little more caught up. So you're our next victim again. What is the base cost to trademark a brand per class of good or service? Just guess.
I don't know.
Just throwing them out there.
200.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Isla, do you want to take a guess? Whoever's closest, I'm going to give the points to.
What is the base cost to trademark a brand per class of goods service? $75.
Okay, Rez Runner said 200. Isla said 75. The answer is $350 per class of goods or services. So we're going to give this to Rez Runner. And so Rez Runner, that gives you 350 more. That puts you at 1,045. Versus Isla's at 2,280 right now. Now, where this comes from is, we got a little video real quick. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, did I miss the video? Oh, that's for another thing. Apologies. Sorry, that's for another piece of evidence right there. Wait a minute. Is this the right video? Did I put this out of order? what? I think this could be the right video. We're just gonna go with this one. Hold on, let me see if this is it.
But I made it a brand on TikTok.
Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, right here. So the reason we put that right here, let me just go back. Let's replay that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is worth it.
I've seen it from the beginning. Abuela seen it from the beginning. You know what I mean? But they're not gonna win. They're not winning. See, what they didn't account for is that Mono is a brand. I know it's my tribe, but I made it a brand on TikTok. You know what I mean? And they can't get around that. You know what I mean? Mono is a brand, literally.
So right there is Mono talking about, Andrew Moreno talking about how Mono is his brand. So that's where this question comes from. Yeah. Okay. Now, we're moving on into our showcase here. So traditionally, this would be the final round. But we're just going to guess on the questions. And if both players overbid, no one's going to win that round. But in our case, this is going to determine the winner. So I'm going to give you guys 10,000 points for each question that is correct, that you get correct in the showcase. Yeah, we'll give Rez Runner a chance to go first because you're at less points right now. All right. What is the starting price to hire a criminal defense attorney? You can give me by the hour or a contingent or the retainer.
What's that?
You could do by the hour or retainer.
Okay, I didn't hear you. What was that?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it was just a little echoey.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, maybe it's because I have... I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way I'm doing the Discord with you guys and the YouTube thing. And then you might be watching the stream. It could all be echoing. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'll have to troubleshoot that. The starting price to hire a criminal defense attorney could be a retainer fee or a fee by the hour.
Retainer fee.
Okay. Now, how much is the starting price of an average retainer fee? Just guess. How many thousands?
$200.
A retainer fee would not be $200. Isla, your turn.
15.
I fucking wish it would be $200. Okay, so for a misdemeanor, you could start maybe, if you're lucky, $2,000 to $5,000. If it's a felony, you're looking at $5,000 and above.
We're gonna give Isla those points. We're gonna give Isla those points. These are the starting prices here. So for now, we're gonna put Isla at 12,280, but we'll give Rez Runner the first chance to go next time. And let's see. Oh, did I put these sources out of order because I wanted to show? I feel like, did I skip something? I don't know. I had all of these sources up for a reason. But anyway, I feel like I maybe skipped some questions. We'll go back to those. So, the base cost to trademark a brand is $350. Did I show you guys that already? I forgot.
No.
Okay.
This is it. Yeah.
My bad. So, and then for the Jaguars of War thing, right here, Mono was saying he was going to meet with a tribal attorney, which is where the criminal defense question came from. The cost of hiring an attorney for criminal defense allegations in California, this is where I was getting those ranges from. Just the starting range, $300 and $5K. I feel like after this, I need to go check and see if we missed some questions because I had sources pulled up for everything. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I don't think I went over the sources for Andrew being accused of talking to teenagers. So, right here, Cyber Cheese was saying, you know, she was not underage, she was 19, because when after Mono said that people were talking about him chasing underage black girls, that was Cyber Cheese's response. While Cyber Cheese was telling me and Isla that her and Mono were together, but Mono has been denying that publicly. Now, and again, he said, I'm not with you. The thing is, Miss Tiana, because Tiana and I was talking at one point. Right here, he says he and Tiana were speaking at one point. I believe whether or not they were, Andrew Moreno was actually in a relationship with either of these teenagers, I absolutely believe he was speaking inappropriately to both of them, because there shouldn't be any room for error on that. I had brought up, I was going this evidence because I wanted to go over, oh yes, the teenager situation also alarms me. He was claiming that I was 19 and nude when I wasn't 19 and nude. First of all, it's partially implied nude, so I'm not fully nude. Second of all, I was in my mid-20s. But he was victim blaming me about my sexual assault, claiming that I couldn't be assaulted if I was ever nude, or posting that I was nude young or something like that, and that I was a drug addict, and I'm a pretending white woman, and all of these things, and that I can't claim SA victim. And they kept calling me a pretendian, and then while in that context of that conversation, he was also saying that 19 is the legal age to date whoever the fuck you want. So he was arguing, you know, to date teenagers, that 19 was a legal adult, and whatever. He was gaslighting a Taino Arawak woman on Taino issues, basically saying, how do you know, did you time travel, about if it was inappropriate for a 40-year-old man to have a relationship with a 19-year-old. And then Isla was saying it's legal, but it's morally and ethically wrong to be dating someone that young, and Mono Andrew replied, by whose standards, the white man. So here, he was denying he was in a relationship with teenagers while arguing to date them. It was just real weird. While gaslighting me about my sexual assault because he thought I was sexual publicly at the age he's claiming it's okay for him to date as a 40-year-old. Yeah. Yeah. And then I had another reason for bringing this up too, I think. And then also Isla was informing him nudity is not consent. Duh. Thank you, Isla. And he was calling Isla a colonizer and gaslighting Isla, acting like he didn't say what he said, and she sent a screenshot. Like, yeah, bitch, I have it right here. Fuck you. You know, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. That's me adding. But yeah.
Yes. So he kept trying to be like, he kept trying to make it out like, you know, oh, I didn't say anything about sex or touching. I was talking about marriage. That's your colonizer mind. Okay, well, if you're tying nudity to consent, that is sexualizing someone.
The thing that was funny, like, he was messaging me like I didn't know any of it. Like it was like I was gonna get upset. Like I was gonna be the one getting mad. You know? Like he was trying to blame everything on Isla and everything. I was like, what? I was like, I already knew about all this. I was like, I already have all that. I was like, I have texts. I was like, we share everything already, and I read it all, and all it was a friendly conversation that you thought differently of, and you were taking it the wrong way.
Right. Yes, and it's so funny because they go on and on and on about in live streams claiming, right? Because right here he's like, even if I like claiming a teenager is an adult, is she not? You know, like he was still arguing up and down that it's okay to date teenagers. You know what I mean? And that was a point of arguing, which is fucked up. And then on your point, he was acting like, not this message, wrong click. He was acting like this message, and then that picture from you guys is just from this is my evidence for everything I spoke on. So I feel weird having a fucking random ass picture of y'all in here, but it was only because he was claiming that, like, y'all weren't public about being together, so I was like, boop, yeah, they were. But Isla had told me to also share that. But anyway, fucking, yeah, right here, he's claiming that Isla was flirting with him because he had said, this is my new picture. You know, it's like he was fishing for a compliment, in my opinion. Whenever you're like, look at me. There's a meme from Kitty in that 70s show, I think, and she's like, look at me, notice me, tell me I'm pretty.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fucking. So yeah, he was like, "You look so beautiful, by the way," and all she said was, "Hey, looking good." Like that's like a friendly response to what he said, in my opinion. But they took it as if that was flirting, and it's absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like the fuck. And then I had another reason. Let's see. Oh yes. So right here, KB was also arguing. Right here, it might be a moral issue, but not legal. 18 is a legal age. So KB was basically arguing as well that it was fine for a middle-aged man to be dating a teenager. And then when Isla said moral, not illegal, this is a moral and ethical flaw in him he has got to sort out, KB said yes, moral, maybe to some people it's a matter of opinions. Like the wording she uses to me looks as if she was doubling down on that shit. And then we went over the brand thing where he claimed he owned a brand. That's what this video is for. Because this is just making sure I'm showing the evidence for all the statements and questions I made. Oop. Okay, we'll come back to that. All right. So, all right, now I think we're on top of everything. So we answered this one. Okay, here we go. Rez Runner, we'll give you a chance to see if you can guess this right next, just to see if you can catch you up. So, Rez Runner, how much can be fined? Oh shit, I think I just showed part of it. Whatever. How much can be fined under the Indian Civil Rights Act for falsifying a tribal ID?
Federal charges.
You know, there's a lot of there's a lot of charges that can be done. So this is just one fine out of all of those charges from one act, not necessarily the total amount.
So just take a guess.
Yeah, just take a guess. Yeah. How many thousands?
I say
it might be 100.
6,000.
You know what? It was 5,000. I forgot to ask Isla if she wanted to guess, so that's my bad. But we're gonna just give Rez.
We didn't know.
Because that's pretty close.
I wouldn't have ever guessed it because I don't know. So
we're gonna give that to Rez Runner, and that puts Rez Runner at 11,045. So right now we've got Isla at 12,280. Rez Runner is at 11,045. And we'll be showing our last question in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, which will determine our winner. Our average court fines for falsifying an ID, you can get a lot, but under the Indian Civil Rights Act, that the tribal courts can impose fines of up to $5,000 for individual offenses. Yeah, so if that happens, you know, just there's a lot of money that could get charged if that's something you're found guilty of. Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And I just want to put it out there, like, so I have shown evidence where other people have claimed that Mono was the one who put this tribal card out, but I have not seen any evidence myself that Mono is the one that put this tribal card out. But if he is the one that did it, and I do have evidence where other people have made that claim, and if he is the one that did it, then like, yeah, like, you know, he could really be charged. And so mind you, this is what is known as like a public example card, and then this is what is known as his fake card, and that's, we've gone over that before. But yeah, so that's why this is on there. And
that's a lot of money for someone that lives at home with their mom.
Right. Okay, I think both of you are gonna have a chance to answer this next question. What is the value of keeping evidence on what was said? Just whoever feels like answering. Give me your answer when you're ready.
Priceless.
Priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
That
the
price is right.
I got the whole Google Drive because they're claiming there's been allegations made apparently. It's hearsay. It's 100% hearsay at this point. But allegedly, allegations have been made that there are claims that they say that we are just making all of this up. And none of the evidence we have is real. They claim it's all AI generated. Mind you guys, I've got a folder that has the metadata on most of the screenshots I've shown you guys already uploaded, where you can, when they investigate my phone, they're gonna see these are all the original screenshots. Nothing has been edited. So you know what I'm saying? If that were to happen, yeah, I can prove I haven't edited any of this. It's all the original metadata. And so yeah, I'm just saying, and anything that I didn't upload the metadata on the screenshot for, I can get that metadata from right here or from my desktop, depending on where I had it saved. And so that's the thing. It's like there are ways, I understand to a point it's really difficult and confusing when you're looking on TikTok and you can't tell if something's AI or not. But in the court of law, there's a lot of ways to prove and look into the metadata and the file editing to see how the file was made and saved, and if it's ever been edited, it will show you that in the metadata. There's always a map hidden in every digital file. There's always a way to uncover, the issues behind that. And so I just want to put it out there. I do not have anything edited that I've shown you guys. Like, all of this were the original screenshots, the original recordings. The closest thing to editing that I have done with any of this would be like showing you, picking and choosing what to show you based on what I have. But I think I've shown you guys like basically everything I have, at this point. But at first I didn't show everything because people had asked me not to. And so I didn't reveal everything at first because I was trying to honor that until it got to the point where he was saying some fucked up shit about teenagers. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just share it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I did, though. One more thing before we end. I want to prove. I don't know if I covered the teen one in a relationship real quick. Just going over that because I don't want him to claim, like, I don't have evidence for anything. I do. So right here, he admits, again, mind you, that he was talking to the 16-year-old at one point. He admits that in the Snapchat message here. In this message, whenever I was pointing out how they discussed living together, he said it was her idea, not his, but I still feel like that's a cop-out in my opinion. And yeah. And he also does claim that he does maintain that he thought she was 18, but I still feel that even if he thought she was 18, it's inappropriate for someone in his 40s to be talking to teenagers in this way. And I've told him that. But anyway, so again, he admits here again that he was talking to her, in my opinion. But yeah, so, and that they had planned the possibility of her moving out there. Or going to see him or something like that. But yeah. Basically, he also was claiming that he met her when she was a teenager, so he was definitely aware she was a teen, even if he didn't know the specific age, I guess. But, right, and when I asked, were they talking to her before you, blaming you for talking to her, he said, right. And so, that could be dicey, but he did admit, in my opinion, that he was talking to her. And in regards to Teen 2, he posted these two videos. And I think they're inappropriate videos to be posting regarding your Bitmoji, your Snapchat emoji, and a teenager's Snapchat emoji. But this was one. I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want you all to myself because I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. I want you all to myself, I swear. I'm selfish. Yeah, that's the Bitmoji of a teenager. He's claiming that they're not together while posting that, and it's like almost as if she's caressing his face, and I don't know if that counts as kissing his cheek, but it kind of implies it or something, you know? I just feel like that's really not an appropriate Bitmoji post to make with a teenager.
Yeah.
And then he posts this one too. And then, mind you guys, so this is between, so in this is the Tea Party group. I was in here, Isla was in here, Cyber Cheese was in here, my cousin was in here. And I keep calling my cousin the wrong fucking names up on this thing, but Losfa, Powhatan History, Wild Cards, whatever the fuck you know him as, but, so I'm gonna just call him my cousin, that's, you know. But yeah, fucking, so, Isla was pointing out to Cyber that Mono was telling Isla that, you know, Cyber told her that, wait, I cannot speak. Mono was denying they were ever in a relationship together. And Mono was denying that Cyber ever told us they were in a relationship together. And Cyber was admitting that they were, but, you know, saying don't present any screenshots. And she said, you know, this was private information. I had only trusted you and Losfa with, and Meek. She had told me that all of that too. I was there. I was how Isla got into that group chat. I don't know if she was referring to us plural or if she forgot I was there. But anyway, because she was saying that she didn't want the relationship over TikTok, but Mono did say that she could tell anyone she wanted. And yeah, and then Cyber also said basically, oh yeah, Isla said, I don't know why he's denying it to me. And Cyber said, because he doesn't know that I told you. And he said if anyone asks, he's going to say no unless she said it was okay to tell him. That's all. And that Cyber Chase said that she never told him that she told anyone else. So yeah, so here you can see where Cyber Cheese seems to believe they're in a relationship together. And this is between Isla and Cyber Cheese. So you can see Cyber saying Isla right here. And Cyber Cheese is asking, and you can also confirm this is Cyber Cheese Bitmoji. So Cyber Cheese is asking Isla not to say anything else to Mono. And Isla saying this is fucking ridiculous, because what game are you playing? And she also confirmed, did he lie to you about his age? Because Cyber Cheese told us that Mono told Cyber he was only 27. And so, yeah, fucking, so, right here, Cyber saying that she thought he was just nearing. But yeah. Yeah. So, Mono denies being in a relationship with them. Okay, now at this point, I think I have covered all of the evidence related to the I just clicked away from that. What related to the questions and the Price is Right. So I just wanted to make sure I covered all of that real quick. But yeah, I think this is it. It was a quick game because I was actually trying to find more pricing, more numbers, but I couldn't figure out like shit to price because, you know, the Price is Right is like a commodity-based game, you know? But yeah. Thank you guys for playing with me. Do y'all want to talk about anything else before we wrap up tonight?
Thank you. That was funny.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Yes. Isla,
I learned a lot.
What were you saying?
Was this educational for you?
It was very educational. Thank you both.
Isla's our 3-time champ over here for the Deaf Child games. But you know what?
Damn.
This time she didn't completely obliterate you, Rez Runner. She only won by like a little over 1,000 points. You know, you've been getting your ass kicked lately, but you were close this time.
He is getting, yeah, he's getting closer. But you know what? He also didn't have internet for a while.
Yeah, you weren't around for a lot of this, so we may have had an unfair advantage. But we appreciate you being a good sport anyway.
That's all good. Thank you for having me. I enjoy this. It really makes me smile and laugh. With everything going on, it's a really good stress reliever. That's why I was like, hurry up, let's go play the games.
I'm gonna do another one. Shit. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it.
For sure.
Okay. I'm gonna end the fucking live now. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm not even, this was the conclusion. I'm gonna hit the outro button for this now. Thanks for watching. Join the loyalty program at noladeafchild.com/loyalty and check in during live streams to get points for rewards.